With your YouTube channel, I reckon your content is up there with probably some of the best content production-wise. I mean, you'd expect that from somebody who has a
Not
has a
knowledge-wise,
production
but
company.
mate.
Yeah, but like it's entertaining. It's incredibly entertaining.
Yeah.
And I think a lot
Yeah.
of people watching YouTube videos as well, they don't know everything.
Yeah. I just try to be myself now. At the start, I was trying to do this or that. Or then like when I met people in the community, I was like, we all got to act like that. And then the last like 5 or 6, I was like,
Then it just gets generic.
try to do what I think is funny. What
Yeah.
I would want to watch. I think that'd be my best advice to anyone doing any content. Just like, would you watch this? Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
I mean, it's supposed to be an extension of your personality anyway,
Yeah,
right?
not everyone's
So-
going to like everything.
Yeah,
so
like
who cares?
some personalities can be quite polarizing, but you look at the end of the day, as long as it's different and not generic, I think you'll do a good job. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. It's Darcy from Palm Soft Gaming, so it's Palm Soft Gaming HQ. Today we're joined by Watto Rips, previously also known as what? Pokey Rips? Pokey Watto?
Pokey Watto, I
Pokey
started,
Watto,
yeah.
yeah, old school. James, so introduce yourself, tell people what you're about, what you do, where to find you.
My name's James. I've got a YouTube channel, Watto Rips, and I've just been doing weekly uploads, opening cards and having fun, collecting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Got
Production
Instagram.
quality, top notch.
Thank you.
I wonder why. What do you do?
Yeah, I do video productions.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
I've been doing that from a young age. So one of my main passions is making the video as well as the cards. So
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
together.
production quality is criminally good. So just first thing Jacob said when he came across your YouTube. And that's probably why the Pokemon Watto Rips is what, 6 months old or thereabouts?
I
a little bit
started
older?
October 1st.
Yeah. So and it's
So
like
that-
what,
whatever
you've already
that is.
got over a K?
Yeah,
6 months
just
in?
over a K, yeah.
So you can be sure that you're going to actually get good content out of it. So you should definitely go and check it out. And then you've got a second channel which you do skate videography for.
Yeah, it's an older channel. I
Yep.
kind of stopped uploading on. But yeah, I used to do a lot of skate videos. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'd put everything, yeah. So I did probably the last 10 years, I've done like 3 big skate videos and then just done lots of little YouTube vids as well.
Yeah, right. Did you work for any do videos for any major skaters or?
Just my friends, but some of my friends were pretty good and all sponsored and stuff. And then we'd do like our own trips and make our own videos and we'd have like premieres. And
Yeah.
the first 2, they were a bit older, so we sold DVDs and stuff.
Yeah, rad. Yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah.
do that
The good old
anymore.
days.
But
Yeah.
so it was a lot of fun. And like little things happened, like Nike bought one trick off me once
Oh, cool.
because I had a Nike guy in my video, or like little like people would sponsor Premiere, or just little things like that, but nothing major. Yeah.
Yeah.
A few of the tricks we filmed like got in magazines and stuff. But
That's cool.
yeah.
I remember back in the day buying all the DVDs for Day One Song was my favorite skater.
Oh yeah.
Very technical.
What's that video? Cheese and Crackers. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
yeah.
that movie.
Very, very technical skater.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And Almost Round 3 was good.
Yeah. All the almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That was my
remember.
favorite.
God,
One
that's
of
a
my
blast from the
favorites.
past. I almost forgot about that. When
Yeah.
you hear the titles for things, it just comes back to you.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I started even making videos, everything because of that movie Baker 3.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
right. It's bringing back so many memories. My God. And when
Yeah.
they used to put the DVDs in all the cereal boxes and
I miss
stuff
it.
like that, and all the games Age of Empire, the days of discs.
Yeah, all
They were the
gone.
best. Yeah. So you do Pokemon now. What stimulated creating a Pokemon channel? Like if you did skateboarding and music and
Yeah.
stuff, what sort of
No,
inspired
I just
that?
always loved YouTube. I watch YouTube constantly,
Mhm.
and I always thought I should be doing YouTube. And I kind of was with skating, but that just takes so long to get all the tricks and travel every weekend and stuff. And then falling out of love with it, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I started doing a few music videos for a few friends' bands and stuff. And I thought maybe I'd do music videos, and then I thought maybe I'd do a podcast or like just a general YouTube. And then, but every night I was watching Pokemon openings all the time.
Anybody specific?
Yeah, I'd watch this guy Randolph Pokemon because it was on the Sidemen, which I used to watch. So
Yeah.
I'd watch him, and then I'd watch Pokey Rev and stuff, and then I'd watch all that all the time. So I kind of got back into collecting Pandemic, as everyone else did, around Vivid Voltage, and then
Vivid's a good set to open with, I feel. I liked Vivid.
I don't like it now looking at it, to be honest. I'm kind of off it.
Yeah.
I got burnt by it. But at the time, I think I found my base set at my parents' house.
Yep.
Mum didn't throw it out, thank
Thank
God. And had heaps of them. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll finish the base set. Oh, can I swear? Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. I'll just slip out. I'm not trying to. It'll just happen. And then, so I tried to make my Wizard of the Coast binders and stuff, and then got into the newer sets. Anyway, so I've just been steadily collecting since like 2020, but I never wanted to do it because I'd watch YouTube. There were like a Leonhard or something. Like, hey guys, and I'm like, oh,
Really over the top.
yeah, like
spec.
I wouldn't want to be like that. And then I was like, I'll never do it. I just enjoy it. And then my friend Ugo at Pokemon World Australia, I became good friends with him.
He's a good soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a friend. I was doing videos for a guy with a brand called Do You Even? So we're like both friends with him.
Oh yeah.
And I met him through there. And then we're just hanging out and talking about cards a lot. And I was like, why don't you do a channel? I watch channels all the time. We'll like grow Pokemon World Australia if you're like doing it. And he's like, oh, you do it. And I was like, nah, fuck that. And then I started watching like Cool Trainer Ryan and stuff. And like people were like being a bit more adult about it. Or not adult, like I don't have to be adult, but just like being normal, I get, or like being themselves, being funny.
Like less fully animated towards like a child
just
audience.
Swearing a bit or like being like not talking to kids, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and I felt more comfortable to do it. And I was just like, I'll just do it to like G up Ugo to do it. And then, and then I was like 3 or 4 in. And I was also like, I'm going to learn YouTube and make another. I was going to make 3 YouTubes at once.
Yeah, hectic.
And like,
Nah.
now I realized how,
intensive
hard it is. And then
Yeah.
I was like, but then I don't know. I just started like loving the cards even more and loving Pokemon. And then 151 came out as well. It was all like a timing thing of a million things at once. And there was just like, yeah, I loved it.
151 would be the final hook for you.
Oh yeah.
It's a really gorgeous set. It was just a pain when it first came out because everybody wanted it, particularly the Japanese set. It was so hard to get. It still is. Like it never ended up like selling
cheap
RRP.
now, though.
Yeah, much better now because they just keep printing. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things lately. Like scalping's a massive thing. But 151 gorgeous set to sort of get.
Well, it's so sick. It's in the Pokedex order. Because
Yeah.
that's what I would think as a kid, like watching the anime. You get the base set, like, why isn't this in order? Like kind of thing. So it's like sick they finally did it. And then all the art res and stuff they gave like a Caterpie card, you know?
Yeah,
like that's
the
sick.
Caterpie art is
like
legit one of my favorites.
I love the modern, like, it's not like the art res, like the full picture ones. And I was like, oh, now they're doing like just basic Kanto ones as well. So it's just
The
loving it.
Poliwhirl's also one of my favorites. You just
Poliwhirl's
stare in a puddle.
sick.
Yeah.
Dragonair, the Pikachu's pretty good. Like they're all good.
Yeah, and then there's
Wartortle.
the next set. I can't remember which set it was, but not 151, but they did a Ninetales thereafter, and that's a really gorgeous card as
in
well.
Obsidian Flames.
Yeah, and
think.
I collect the Japanese one, so I don't know what the Japanese set. I don't even know if it is in Obsidian, but I
think there's a 9-tailed Obsidian.
collect the Japanese
not.
ones. I don't even.
It's like in the forest, yeah?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And I just get disappointed with English. Everybody knows that listens to the podcast. I just get disappointed with English print quality. So
Oh, really? Yeah,
just
it's always
just
off center
Just
and
kills
stuff.
me.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit of a pain. So with your production company, what do you do within that? Like, what clients do you usually serve? What's a day in the life sort of like?
It's always random. So it's me and a business partner. We used to work together somewhere else, and then I went off and did a lot of freelance, and then it was just good timing. We both decided to start it, and we're mainly business to business, I guess, but it's like just social media content a lot now, but also like brand videos, websites, training videos. Like we've kind of done one of everything, to be honest. So we thought we'd pigeonhole ourselves into a genre one day, but hasn't happened yet. But
Yeah, okay.
we've kind of done a bit of everything.
Yeah. And so obviously how are you managing with just the two of you?
It's pretty hard. No, it's good. It's good, but it's like as you grow, there's more work, and then you need. But we've got like a team of freelancers, so it always gets done, and everything's fine. But I guess with growth, you're trying to grow steadily with the work.
It's quite hard managing freelancers as well, because we utilize a few here and there just for sort of more niche tasks that we need to get done. But even then, because they're on their own schedules as well, it's sometimes a little bit hard to coordinate and get things like stated deadline, because obviously you're not going to know their life schedule. So I found that anyways. So.
Yeah, like we have freelancers, but they feel like a team, like good friends and always around. So it's like, it's not that bad, but.
Good. So it's a good team of freelancers, like a dependable team of them. Yeah, okay.
I think we're just both, me and Dee, are like ambitious. So we're just like, let's get the studio already. Let's get this or that. So it's like, but it's fun, yeah.
Is there any plans to hire more like full-time people?
Yeah, definitely grow the team out and then have a space people can film in and can all edit in and stuff. But yeah, it's good.
So where are you currently out of an office or at home or?
Yeah, we'll do we're filming, so we're just everywhere, I guess. And then we can work together or at our homes or whatever.
So you have an office that you guys share or not really?
No. Just either or's house, I
Yeah,
guess. Or,
yeah, cool. I guess you don't really need, I mean, that's what we did.
Well,
for
we had
ages.
we were going to do a little space and I was just like, I'd rather keep it lean on the
Yep.
way up. We both have different stuff to do as well. So it's like, we've just kind of decked out our houses in like little studio spaces, I guess. And then, we'll hire places where we need to as well. It's just stay agile for now. Yeah.
Particularly if you obviously move out of home, you probably want to be keeping your PC at home as well.
Yeah.
So you've got to not only rent an office space, but buy another setup. And you guys will probably benefit, from network storage that I was talking about before.
I was literally talking to someone about that.
You're going to have to set that up. Yeah.
Fuck, what a headache. But have a cloud so everyone can access the files and stuff. But it's just, I don't know, especially with videos, like all 4K footage and stuff, so heavy.
Yeah.
How
much data are we talking?
It's got like 1 million hard drives at home.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know anymore.
So how much active data would you have on at a time? This is great. This is awesome because I just pigeonholed down this road all weekend.
Active data? I don't know.
Yeah. How much? Because obviously archive it up.
How big's the average project, average video project?
And how many do you run at the same time? Asking the hard question.
Yeah.
See, we're here now.
A project could get up to 600 gig or something.
That's fine. Yeah.
Not too bad. But then the videos that fuck you are the ones that are we filmed for this project here, but we also need a bit of the editing from a year ago when we did a project for this client too. And then we need some of this to then we're mixing projects together.
Keeping it around is so difficult.
Yeah. And I'm too paranoid to archive or delete a lot of stuff. So it's and I back up everything.
Yeah.
So it gets pretty messy.
But what's the name of your business before we move on?
Yes. Plug it.
Onyx Productions, spelt like the Pokemon. O-N-I-X. Yeah.
Is that intentional?
No, it wasn't. I just wanted a 4-letter word, pretty much.
Short, sharp, and sweet.
And I had 20 4-letter words. And it was Onyx with the Y was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I love saying that word, and then couldn't do it for some reason. And then we tried to go at other words, and I was like, no, let's just spell it like Pokemon. And D's like, oh, all right. Thinking I'm just trying to make it about Pokemon. But yeah.
I mean, a general consumer probably wouldn't even make the content.
No one knows.
Plus, it adds the little bit of edginess to it. So
Yeah, it's funny.
So if you need filming stuff done, I'm sure they're after more work because they're already busy. But
yeah.
But no, very good. So with obviously with collecting 151.
Yeah.
Did you master set that?
Yes.
Dope. How long did that take you?
A while. It was probably 5 ETVs, and then I opened one of everything, I guess.
Yeah. And you bought the rest?
I think Hobby Hangout, I bought the rest.
Yeah.
Which I probably overpaid in hindsight.
Oh, yeah.
But whatever.
Then you pay for the convenience, right?
Oh, I'm just adrenaline. Yeah, give me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get very hyper-focused sometimes. Knock it out.
I can empathize. Are you going to collect another set? Or
I'm collecting heaps. I love master settings, so...
You should master set the Japanese 151.
I am, yeah.
Oh. Are you?
Yeah.
I've
opened 3 boxes already. With Ugra, I'm doing a grading video with him. I sent off 5 master balls, and then I bought a few I love the reverse hollow master balls.
The dedication for 151 with Japanese for master ball rares.
No, I'm not gonna master set with the master balls.
I was about to say, my God.
I want it because I have that binder that came with the 151.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not great quality, but I was like, I'll put it in there because what am I going to do with it? So I was only putting the reverse hollows and not the commons. So it's only Pokeball reverse hollows and that because I already have the sick 151 English binder complete. I mean, I got some flack for that on that video because I was like, yeah, all the
damn
promos,
right.
I was like, all the promos are fucking here, and they're like, sir, you're missing, the GameStop, this and that. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was missing a couple.
True completionists will take it next level.
But I had all the ones you could buy. Maybe I'll do a redemption video, but Honestly, it was good. I'm gonna start getting shit wrong all the time because then everyone comments and then the video goes off and up.
Yeah,
So
like you're learning,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
you may as well. They'll try to troll you, and
Yeah.
they're just gonna help you. So
I mean, the
Yeah.
video's entertaining anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we got one of our Beyblade video. We're just having fun, and one
Yeah.
guy's just like, "You don't respect the Beyblade." I'm just like, I think that was a rare
So
bout.
the thing is he was saying you don't have enough knowledge about Beyblades, and at the time we dismissed it. But after looking into it, we actually didn't have enough knowledge to comment on it.
Yeah.
No, but
it
like
goes way deeper.
I mean, it's a vlog,
Yeah, I
bro. We're
know,
there to
yeah.
have fun, not to really
Yeah.
like act as
But
like
there is a thing where you can
act as an
combine
authority
different
figure.
pieces and like from different sets, and then they'll interact with the way differently. So instead of like relying on the stat points like on the back of the box, he's like, forget that. What you've actually got to do is like spend hours researching and figure out what Beyblade with what combination of parts will do what. So it's way more in depth than we gave credit for.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is absolutely. But is it in a nutshell? It's just like here you go. Like that's
Yeah,
all
it's
you
just meant to
really
be an
need to know.
entertaining
As a
video.
casual
Yeah.
viewer.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be people like that, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. As long as it's
I think as long as you admit it, it gave me the balls to do Dragon Ball because I haven't opened anything, and I opened the FBO one,
oh yeah,
and I don't know anything about it. And like someone told me like 5 minutes before recording, like this means super rare, this means this. I'm
I
like,
love Fusion World.
yeah,
like
and
me
I
and
was
Jack.
like, all right, and I just admit in the video I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
like
fine.
learn with me
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Matt, Fusion World's sick. Are you going to be opening more or no?
I opened 2. I've dropped one video opening one, and then I've filmed opening a second one, and then I've got a third box there I could open.
Yeah.
I probably should pre-order FBO 2.
Yes.
It feels sick because it's FBO 1. I was like, I can't I don't like jumping in to like, I'm all confused. So I was like, oh, they're starting fresh with like it's a 1. So I'm like, all right, I'll start fresh. I'll just go from here.
Well, that's what me and Jack did because we were on the cusp of playing Masters, what is now known as Masters.
Okay.
So do you know that they're two different games? Yeah. So like before Fusion World, there was just Dragon Ball Super.
Okay.
And it got quite complicated.
Yeah.
There might be people out there who would beg to differ, but there was slabs of text on it, and sometimes it's a lot to get around.
I noticed that the old ones real text heavy.
Yeah. So that is now being labeled as Dragon Ball Masters, and now we've got Fusion World, which is basically just a bit more of a simplified version of it.
Yeah.
Because I think they saw the success of One Piece, and it's very sort of similar to that.
Okay.
And it's a lot easier to pick up and play. Yeah, Jack and I were on the sort of the precipice of learning how to play what is now known as Masters.
Yeah.
And then we were like, this is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
And you got to take in multiple sets, and it's a lot of information, right? And then as we sort of almost pulled the trigger on it, it sort of just fell off.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as the anime stopped, it pretty much it just sort of fell off a
okay.
bit, I found.
Yeah.
Just hype died. And then they came up with Fusion World, and me and Jack are just like, screw it. Like we were up in Brisbane at the time doing, I think it was store visits and stuff like that. We were doing some business stuff in Brizzy, and we went into a couple of stores like Mint Collectibles is an account of ours, and they were really nice enough to be like, hey, you want a box? Here you go.
Yeah.
We'll teach you sort of how to play in little bits and pieces.
Of FBO 1.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So we got on release day, thank God, and they were able to help us out with it and like teach us a bit, and then we just fell down a rabbit hole. So now me and Jack go to like local tournaments.
Still hard to
and events and
buy,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, incredibly hard to buy.
I was like talking to, I think Uga, I was like, oh yeah, I want to open something else. I like Dragon Ball, maybe I'll look
good luck.
into that. And he's like, oh, they're doing the FBO 1 to start there. I was like, cool. And I pre-ordered one. I was like, no big deal. And then I lost that pre-order. I was like, what the fuck? And then it just went off. Like the first one I chose was like, went off. Didn't even know it was going to be good.
It's crazy. And the boxes, like they're going for, I think it was just that they didn't make a heap of it though.
Yeah.
I didn't think they anticipated how popular it was going to be. But yeah, for people like me
They'd
and
be
Jack.
reprinting it surely.
Oh yeah, 100%. So you've got blasters, the blister packs in Kmart now. They got sold out in I think it did take like a week for them to sell out, but they sold out of the blisters. I ended up being able to get like 24 for myself, and I could have bought like 200, but I'm like, I've got my deck, so I just want to chase like a secret rare or whatever. So I'll get 24 packs.
What's the white Goku card now's worth?
It's like 1.2 US that's what the TCG player price last time I checked, which was like last night, because I check prices all the time because I'm trying to get alt art leaders. And
if you pull an alt art leader, is it at the front with the leader card, or is it still at the back of the pack?
the awakened side's like the pretty side.
Yeah.
So
but
like,
if you get the alt art one, will that be at the front of the deck still, or not?
as in like when you play, or
Now, when you open a pack, you know the leaders are at the front.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're going like this.
I don't think so. I think it'll be
they're
at the
still
back.
at the back.
I haven't pulled one yet.
I'm not sure if I think I
opened-
might have pulled one.
I've opened 4 boxes myself, and
Yeah.
I've pulled like the base SCRs every time. I'm
Oh,
like, God
really?
damn it! Like, give me something. Like,
Yeah.
So, but when we go to tournaments, Jack's got a lot of luck getting like the gold energy markers from the tournament packs and
Okay.
stuff. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Still haven't pulled like the ones we need. Like I play a Gohan deck and a Freezer deck. I got the Freezer gold energy marker, but not the Gohan one, and that's the most expensive one. as
Are
far
the
as I'm aware.
decks like you know what you're getting in those packs though?
The precons?
I think so. Yeah,
There's-
the smaller ones.
There's like a precon deck
Yeah.
that you buy, and then you'll like sort of bolster that with what you get out of packs.
Okay.
So a lot of the core cards are in the precons. So you'll buy like 2 precons because some
Okay.
cards are limited to 2 and the playset is 4.
Yeah.
So for example, the double strike 5 drops, which
Yeah.
are basically a 5 cost. Double strike is when you attack life, it'll take 2 instead. So if it goes through, you have to take 2 life. There's 8 life in a card game.
Okay.
So you're basically just going to get them to 0.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of the ones in the pre-con deck. So if you get a freezer deck, you'll only have 2 of the double strike freezers. And
Yeah.
typically decks will run, the builds I've seen for freezer are 3 to 4 generally. So you'll need to buy 2 pre-con decks and then you can fill gaps.
Right.
And then you pull stuff out of packs and it'll just synergize a bit better.
Do you play the online?
Yeah, a bit. Not
Is it
a
good?
heap, but yeah, it's good. Like it's the wild card system's a bit. Basically, it's when you open packs, if you get duplicates, they'll give you like points.
Yeah.
And then because if you get over a playset, it's redundant. You can only put 4 in a deck, right? So
Okay.
anything pulled over 4 will go into wild card points.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure Pokemon do it as like gems, and then you can spend that on whatever.
Yeah.
But Bandai have done it by rarity.
Oh, okay.
So, and then they've added animated arts as well that don't count towards a copy of the playset. If you want to get like a secret rare,
Yeah.
or a super rare or something like that, you can't pull it, you have to get a playset of another secret rare to get the wild cards for secret rare to then get it. So it's almost impossible to build the deck you want.
Oh, okay.
You have to basically spend
Smart.
a shitload of money. Yeah. And then
So I gotcha.
yeah, and then they make the alternate, like the animated arts, right?
Yeah.
And then that won't count towards a playset. So you might get like you have 4 of this like Android 17 or whatever secret like super rares, and then pull an animated art,
Yeah.
but you won't get the wild card because it's an animated art.
Yeah.
So people were a bit up in arms about that. Yeah, like it's just a bit hard to build a deck, but once you do it, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like we had 4 boxes worth, so me and Jack just sort of collated the account together to sort of basically just a deck test more
Yeah.
than anything else. We're not really massive on ranking up in the client. It's just
Yeah.
more so to go and actually have fun in stores.
Yeah.
So we have enough to build the decks we want. I think Jack's short a few Goku
Yeah.
secret rares, unfortunately, but it just is. That's the way it is. Hopefully they change the wildcard system is what I'm hoping. So are you considering playing?
I've never played anything.
You should play.
Yeah.
It's really
I
fun.
should play.
Yeah, really good fun.
Code Maybe I'll keep the code cards and go
Definitely.
online.
Otherwise
Yeah.
I'll buy them off you.
yeah. I keep showing them to the camera. Do you reckon kids like watch YouTubes just for the code cards and just like
I
constantly
don't
like,
know.
I'll get there immediately. Just
Yeah, maybe.
I show it because everyone shows it. I don't know who's doing it.
Yeah.
I've never
I-
met anyone to be like,
Have you
getting
ever
the
tested
code.
one like after a video to see if it still works?
Nah.
Should test them, see if they actually
Yeah.
get claimed.
Yeah. See how
I wonder if
many-
anyone
Yeah.
does it. I'll do them
Because-
so quick. I'm just like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You could do a TikTok like, oh, I open cards on YouTube and I'm going to see how many people actually use the codes.
Yeah, you could do that. That's a good
Now
video
you're
idea.
thinking.
The man of ideas.
Yeah.
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 But like
yeah.
it makes it hard because they don't do the QR codes like Pokemon does. So you got to manually enter them every
Ah,
time.
okay,
It's just
okay.
a bit of a pain.
The
But
drainer.
yeah, hopefully they enter the QR. They make the QR codes soon. But incredibly fun game to play. Have you played any card games?
No.
No. I think Dragon Ball would be a really cool one for you to start. Did you watch as a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit here and there, and then I more as an adult, I watched Dragon Ball like on repeat, like all the way through to
Yeah.
Super and everything. But yeah, I wasn't like very knowledgeable as a kid on Dragon Ball even, which is funny. It was like Pokemon I was obsessed with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's yeah. I reckon if you were to play any, I mean, we've played Pokemon before, and like it's fun, but I
Yeah.
personally like Dragon Ball, the play format of Dragon Ball
Yeah.
a bit better. But yeah, with the online client, it's pretty easy because you just
Yeah.
buy a deck and you'll get the code for the deck,
Yeah.
and the precons are good enough to learn, and they're They're not bad. So
I'll have a crack.
have a crack. So over 1K subs, what are we expecting from you next? You've got any plans? What's the next video that's coming out?
I don't know. I was just trying to make sure I do one a week, to be honest. And then the last few, I've tried to do something different, like little skits and do my first giveaway and stuff. But I don't know.
Yeah,
How'd
we
you say
love
that?
them. We love them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
thanks.
very funny.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the intro you had for the 1K
Yeah.
was great.
I think
Oh, yeah.
they really
Yeah.
hook you into the rest of the video.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
you know,
thanks.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And then the affiliate one was funny when we
Yeah.
signed you up for that. Like
Yeah.
the press release.
I do actually have a question for you. How do you
Yes.
balance everything? Because obviously you're very busy with work and you're doing the
I
same
don't.
sort of
I'm
thing.
drained.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
I don't know.
Because it's the same type of work you're doing too. Sure, it's a passion project, but you're still doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's hard. Every week is different at the moment. Like, so October till December, I was just doing it kind of alone. Like I'd be talking to Uga and that was it. And I feel like I got like 5 videos ahead, not thinking too hard about it. And then I met, I was watching, the only Aussie YouTuber I found was this guy, Adam P Opens. And then he's like, you should make a Instagram, like a What I Rips Instagram. And I was like, all right. And then I made that. And then he like introduced me to like the community. And then like, I feel since I've made heaps of friends, like other YouTuber friends and stuff, I don't know, my time's just gone now. I don't know what's happening. And you like everyone's all G'd up, so you're talking to each other. Then I'll think harder about my videos, I guess, because you're like talking to everyone. So I'm trying to like pull back on that a bit. And then I don't know, just care more and then like have more ideas and then they take longer and then it feels weird and XYZ. So to answer your question, I'm pretty much like, I'll try and do like my work. I'll try to keep it like 9 to 5, 10 to 6. Like my business partner's real good about like quality of life.
Yeah.
And, like,
yes, good.
and she'll be like forcing me like take a break. Like you haven't taken much annual leave this whole time. Like go on a holiday and stuff. So like obviously sometimes I go to work overtime with clients. There's no getting around it. But I'll try and keep that 9 to 5 and then I'll do Pokemon stuff on the weekend, I guess. But lately I've been editing a Wednesday video Tuesday night, Wednesday morning kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
So a man that's already busy,
Yeah,
why are we hearing that you're going to do a podcast?
potentially.
Potentially.
No, I'm not going to do a podcast.
I thought you were potentially going to do that.
Yeah, because we were chatting about it. You're like, oh, should I?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So,
This might have been a while ago.
yeah. I lie a lot. No, I don't know. I just me and Dee, my business partner, we want to do a podcast for our business eventually.
Right.
And I would like to talk to like people like yourself, like other business owners. I actually like care about that stuff, like people's come ups and how they've made their own business. Because you have to learn that learn that stuff yourself. So it's like I want to know about everyone else's story. It's so interesting how people make it and everything. And then that plus like talk about how they use content to grow their business, etc., which is really important these days. So that's what I want to do. But I think that's like a couple years away, maybe a year away. I'm not going to like now take everything more serious. I'm not going to like just do it for the sake of it and not be consistent about it. I want to do it
half-ass it.
Yeah, like how you guys have your setup in your office. I just want like a permanent setup, etc. But yeah, one day I'd like to do that.
Yeah, right. Once your team grows and you can breathe a little bit.
Yeah,
I reckon.
exactly. We have more editors and film, but like, yeah, it's good now, but it will get better. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we had to do. Like we got Jacob on board and it's like, look, we need to be sort of present in the social media space. And unfortunately we're not. So like, cause we're so busy with everything else. So it needs to happen. So come on board and do it. And he's been crushing it. So it's been great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I find, even with us, it's like, I want to prove we do social media as well, but I don't even have time. Sometimes like we'll slip on our own social media, you know, because we're doing everyone else's social media. So it's really hard to keep up. And then I thought even with this YouTube, I'd be doing like heaps of shorts, TikToks, like Instagram stuff. I barely just do the Wednesday video at the moment and that's it. So
people don't realize how long this stuff can take too, especially if you run into one issue, it can just snowball.
I find as well, it's like, I've made a nice video done. Like, fuck, it would be funny if I did like Dragon Ball intro though. And like, like, I'll do that. And like, I got to edit that now. Like, I just like have an idea. It's like, it would be funny if this popped up. Like, so I'm battling my own demons. Yeah. Like my own ideas.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's hard to because if you just had all the time in the world, you'd have like a crazy video, I guess. Cause I just keep thinking of shit to do.
Yeah.
So
So
you
when Jacob started, the quality of content he was pushing out was like incredible, but it was long form content.
Yeah.
So we had to sit down and have the discussion. Hey, we probably need to like put you on more short form.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
dial this back a little bit because
We've found more success doing the short form than the long long stuff. Just
Yeah.
I
like
think
the
for
business.
products,
Yeah.
100% short
Yeah.
form. And then personal brand, probably long form is pretty nice to get. Like a podcast, someone can listen to you and like have that parasocial relationship. Like they'll feel like they know you after 3 podcasts, and then they're like, "Oh, I care about what he does." Whether you do another business or sell some more, they'll actually listen. So I feel like, personal branding would be long form for sure. But
Yeah, I found that like because the content was he was pushing out, and he still is. He's incredible. So and it was like, well, it's not garnering like massive viewership that it sort of almost deserves. And I think that the core of that is short form content to get the viewership to then translate that to long form.
Yeah.
And then you'll find a bit more success from that. And crushing it, doing really well. So
doing good. I'm loving the
he's
content from you guys.
making moves. Now we're going to segue into. You're probably wondering why this box is here. We open stuff on the stream.
Oh,
so we do
really?
like a lucky dip variety of this. So you have to
Oh,
close
shit.
your eyes and chuck your hand in and try to pull
Is
something
there
out.
151 in there?
Maybe. So you close your eyes and you.
Do you want to do the camera first?
Which camera?
On the gram.
Oh yeah. We'll do that.
Can we do a pod coffee shot today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, a guest can do a shot.
Guest
a
shot.
coffee shot every time.
I'm gonna have a crack.
Someone needs to get it because it's not going to be Jacob.
I'll be hopeless. I think.
Nick's given him a run for his money a couple of times actually. He's got
Yeah, I've
really
seen a few close
couple of
ones.
times. Yeah, really close. All right, beautiful. All right, close your eyes. Middle row. I'll guide your hand. There you go. Go for it.
Oh, these fucking things. I'm so over these.
Tell the people why.
Oh, I opened like beyond 100. I can't remember how many opened.
That was literally just a joke. We're
Oh,
actually
was
going to
it?
open something. We just put, we just put all of them.
What
in
if
there.
the Mewtwo's in here though?
Yeah, I know. We're going to open all of them.
Did
We'll try to find them.
Did you bought the Mewtwo? Right?
Nah, I didn't
no,
buy
did
it.
you buy it?
Nah, I hate him. I hate it.
Oh, we're going to open
I
them
gave
now.
it. Yeah.
There's the third lucky one. That's probably how they got the Mewtwo in it.
Yeah,
we
which
pull it, you
one?
can take it home. We were selling for like $50. It's criminal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
could
could sell it on 50.
That'll be
nuts.
straight to
Whatever
eBay.
it's-
Yeah.
eBay, yeah.
Yeah, EV.
TV.
Yeah.
You on? I bet you that's Mimikyu. Oh, Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu.
My man.
Pikachu and EV. Sick.
Let's go.
Good market grab by
pack
Coles.
battle already. Who's winning?
Oh, I think you are so
Yeah,
far.
I'd say
I think it's
Pikachu.
not a high bar with EV and Slowpoke.
Oh, I've won that.
definitely won.
Squirtle,
Yeah, 100%.
mate. Well, let's go.
Well, you can have that third one. That's the one
All
with
right,
Mewtwo in it, right? So we
Here we
got
go.
actual packs, right?
Mewtwo. Here it is. Oh,
Boo. We do have actual packs, right? Yeah, rad. Cool. Like, nah. No, we don't.
that's good. Oh, packs. Oh, my God.
Very good. Have we got 151 in there for you? No, none left.
Do you know what I'm loving? Paldea Evolved.
Classic.
I'm going for this master set right now.
What do we got?
Let's do a booster box.
I like Astral. Yeah. And then
I slept.
We'll do two.
All right, you
I slept on this set. I'll go Obsidian. I like Obsidian.
I'll do Obsidian as well. Not a massive fan of the set, but we'll give it a crack.
I'm trying to master set both of these.
Oh, yeah.
This one just because it's quick and easy, I feel.
Yeah.
Obsidian. But I really like, I feel like I slept on this. I just was looking at it. I did a Gyarados video, Gyarados Premium Collection box, and
Yeah.
I just got two hits out of Paldea Evolved. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at Poke Collector. I'm like, what a sick set. I feel
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because I love that game, Scarlet and Violet,
Yeah.
on Switch. I love all the Switch games. So
Yeah. I've started opening playing Y again.
yeah,
Pokemon Y.
X and Y.
Really enjoy that. Yeah.
yeah. Fresh.
It's probably the game I think I only played through Y once. Every other game I've played through a couple of times at least.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I've got something. I'm telling you.
Boom.
I've got nothing.
King Louis X. There you
Nice.
go.
Hold on.
Shit. Got some sleeves.
Oh, nah.
I don't think there's any sleeves around here. Wow. All right.
Packs feel so like tightly wrapped as compared to what they
How
usually
often
feel
do you find yourself opening packs still?
Oh, me and Jack are criminally bad for it. Just
Are you-
ask them.
Do you just open to play or you collect
We collect
Sets.
Pokemon, but we open Dragon Ball to
play. Okay.
Yeah.
What sets are you collecting? Everything?
I'll just collect like certain mons. So I'll collect like the legendary dogs.
Okay.
So I've got big graded collector as well.
Yeah.
So I've got like a lot of dogs, like graded Entei's, Raikus, and Suicunes and
Sick.
stuff. Yeah.
Love the dogs.
Up the dogs.
Charmander right here. Oh, I've got another hit.
All right, you've won this.
Big Charizard. There you go.
Won that by a landslide. I got nothing.
On your home court. I'm sorry.
That's all
The
right. Usually I've got good luck with Magic, but not with Pokemon. I've got incredibly good luck with
Criminally
Magic.
good with Magic.
Yeah, but Pokemon not so much. I love the Hisuian Sneasel actually. Big
Oh
fan.
yeah.
Yeah, just the design's cool.
Yeah. Paldean Tauros. Love that card.
Yeah.
I realized that's in Paldea Evolve. You got an art rare of that. I think
Yeah. Okay.
I could be tripping.
Yeah.
Um,
Waiting for a set to come on. I like V-Star Universe. Again, I like a big Japanese collector.
yeah.
V-Star Universe was one of my favorite sets.
Yeah.
I had heaps of that. Just because so many like alternate arts and stuff.
Yeah.
They're really, really fun. There you go. It's by. I was like, Palms Off Gaming.
What's this brand?
They're all right. Guys that run are a bit weird though.
Yeah. Make sure you use my code SWADSY10. Nice. That was good. Got me with the Coles.
That was a really good video.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very good. Fun to
That
watch.
was just over a few months. I just chipped away at that and then got the sign and all those packs at the end. It was pretty funny.
We've been messing with him a bit today.
Yeah.
Like,
The
yeah.
Coles ones.
No, with you actually, just me messing with you. We had
Yeah.
because Jacob said, "Oh, you should put it on the we're gonna give it to you at the start, right?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, we should just do it as the pack opening." So just put it in there and just really troll in there. And then when you
Got
when you let us know, you're like, "Oh, sorry, boys, running 80 minutes behind." Yeah,
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, that's fine." And then as we're walking down the stairs, or about to, Nick was just like, "Oh, you should go down there and like pretend to be like."
Yeah, you got
angry
me.
or
I was like,
something."
fucking hell.
And I'm like the most easygoing person as well.
You guys left me on red as well. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. So I came down. I'm like, I walked up to you. And you expected me to like be high, say hi or something. I'm like, oh, look, man, like we trying to really run a really tight time frame, and then your face just went like blank,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Oh,
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm messing with you.
You got me.
You've done well. You've done well. So yeah. So next sets, collecting some sets.
yeah, I'm going to master set. Got
Yeah.
some slab submissions coming up.
Nice.
I want to get into grading and then more Dragon Ball.
Good man.
And then with the Coles video, it was more like a test to be like, barely did any, but like a little bit of vlogging, I guess. So like try and do different stuff. Like maybe I'll try film at a Midnight Traders event coming up soon. Stuff like that, and just do more stuff outside of the office.
Yeah, right.
I guess that would be good. But just keep having fun and stay on the Wednesdays and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you ever want to do a vlog about learning to play Dragon Ball, we can probably help you out with that.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah. We wanted
Come
to-
here and play.
We wanted to do one
Auto
with
plays,
Jacob.
yeah.
Yeah,
Auto
where
plays.
we just train him up in like a few hours and throw him into a store tournament. So we can do that for you if you want.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be funny.
it's
Have a
pretty
little
fun.
mic.
Yeah. Well, we're down at like Greensboro Good Games is one of our
Yeah.
locals. We got a few around here that do it. Blacklist is literally down the road here,
Yeah.
and he does them on Tuesdays. I'm going there tomorrow night. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. So if you want to jump on board for that, we can
Yeah,
we
sick.
can do
I'll
that.
be down.
Yeah, because it's incredibly fun.
Yeah.
Jacob does play Magic though.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a heads up. So maybe we'll do like at least a little bit more than like an hour or two, like giving you a bit of a heads up in
All
regarding
right.
how to
I have
play.
no idea with Magic.
Yeah.
anything.
If
I
you
don't know.
if you have you played any card game before, like at all?
Nah.
No.
I
okay,
like-
you'll need yeah.
You know, on the Game Boy, you could play Pokemon.
Yeah.
I did that a little.
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
So I have
Yeah,
like
cool.
real basic Pokemon knowledge, maybe.
Yeah.
And then I've played all the Pokemon games, obviously, but it's not the same. But
Yeah.
The IRL mental upkeep is like real different than
Yeah.
playing online.
Yeah.
Just like okay, like
Because it doesn't prompt you either.
there's
Like,
no prompts
oh,
in
I'm
real
really
life.
hopeless at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The
So
online
brain-dead.
client will just prompt you to do things or tell you when you cannot.
Yeah.
Whereas when me and Jack learned how to play, we just tried to self-teach without the client because the client wasn't even out yet. And then we would then test it on the client if we thought particular things would work. There's a full document about how things work, but like it's quite sort of, if you don't play card games, it's relatively intricate about what happens before certain effects actually take. But once you get the hang of it, like used to forget to charge, like put energy down. You only do that once per turn. If you miss it, then you can't charge. It's very crucial. So it used to be when I was learning how to play in real life, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to charge. And generally people at the stores are just like, yeah, it's fine. Just charge. Just don't charge what you've picked up when you swung with your leader or something like that. Sure. And they're typically pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's just a casual local event, they're lovely people. So.
Yeah. I'll be keen to play Dragon Ball for sure.
Yeah.
This is not a proper card game, but have you ever played Marvel Snap?
No,
I've played
I just remember seeing the avatars. Marvel Snap.
I was obsessed. That's like, it is like a turn-based card game with points and stuff. Like so I guess that's my only card game, if you want to call it that. I fucking love that game. Yep. In fact, now unlock like the lives and members and everything. I would love to do like live Marvel Snap.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. That's the only card game experience I would say.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least you've played something.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Did you stop the recording?
Tried to.
Yeah, it looks off to me.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Did we start the recording?
That's what I always worry about. Always.
Just lose the footage.
Man, that is my fucking... It happens sometimes, dude. I'll be like filming like, I'll like blame them. Like, can we just get that answer again or something? Because like I just didn't press record or like...
It's such a skill to not blame yourself in front of the client.
Oh, and then in skating, it's like someone's trying to trick for 3 hours and I've
finally landed.
And but that exact one I pressed stop. I did that to my friend once and he like took his shoes off. It was fucked and he had a cigarette. He was like, oh, thank God I did it. I'm like,
I'm really sorry.
Can you do it again? And he's like, what the fuck? But he did it like next shot. Thank God. I was like,
yeah,
I felt so bad.
Yeah, that would have been a pain. If you had to like couldn't do it that day as well, because if some tricks take like multiple days.
Yeah, there's like backside flipping off something into a bank, so he's landing like backwards. I was like, fuck.
Particularly with skateboarding, the wear and tear on your body as well is crazy. Yeah. When you're trying to do all that brave stuff, you know they stack so many times before your body's just like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, nuts.
It's a hard game.
With your YouTube channel, I reckon your content is up there with probably some of the best content production-wise. I mean, you'd expect that from somebody who has
not knowledge-wise, but mate.
Yeah, but like it's entertaining. It's incredibly entertaining. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, watching YouTube videos as well, they don't know everything.
Yeah. I just try to be myself now. At the start, I was trying to do this or that. Or then like when I met people in the community, I was like, well, we all got to act like that. And then the last like 5 or 6, I was like,
yeah. Then it just gets generic.
Just try to do what I think is funny, what I would want to watch. I think that'd be my best advice to anyone doing any content. It's just like, would you watch this? Like, that's it.
I mean, it's supposed to be an extension of your personality anyway,
yeah,
right?
not everyone's going to like everything.
Yeah, so like some personalities can be quite polarizing, but you look, at the end of the day, as long as it's different and not generic, I think you'll do a good job. Mm-hmm. So, your intros are incredibly funny. Like the one, if you haven't watched any of What I Rip stuff, the 1K sub video, the intro, fantastic. It'll sum it all up and let you know if his content is for you.
With that one.
No, it's funny though. Like I think it's just satirical.
Just tongue in cheek, I guess.
Yeah, it's tongue in cheek. It's satirical.
I'm bagging myself out as well, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's satirical. And if you can't, everybody can take a joke or should be able to take a joke.
If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
Yeah, exactly. So I think it'll sum it up quite well if you're interested in his content or not. I think it's fantastic. So I think you guys will too. Yeah, we're pretty much gonna wrap it up there. That was really, really good. Before we sign off, like, is there any sort of things you would like to discuss or talk about, or you pretty sweet?
No, unfortunately, I had a discussion before.
Yeah,
I wanted to know about your business and everything. So yeah.
That's pretty good. I think people that have watched
I'm sure your viewers already know. Yeah.
They already covered it a million times before. If you ever spool up podcast in 2 years, I'm sure I'll be happy to come on, and any of the boys will be happy to come on. So
both on. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for having me, and thanks for making me an affiliate and everything, and supporting me. I appreciate it a lot.
Got to get the funny ones on.
Yeah.
We've got a good crew actually. They're funny. They're funny individuals. Yeah. So I think that quirkiness is what we look for, really.
Yeah. I'm good friends with 6ix9ine Tales, Swadsy and stuff. So
I just see the chats
both
that goes Lock, then 6ix9ine. I just see the chats come through that the boys have to talk to her about, like all this stuff. And I'm just like, this is just off hinge.
Yeah, she's pissed.
We got 6ix9ine coming in on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know.
Is it this Wednesday?
This Wednesday.
Oh no, they lost the hat.
Oh,
They said it was delivered. They lost the hat.
That sucks.
Yeah. So we usually at the end of a podcast, and I can say it now because like it's not going to be out by the time we record with 6ix9ine, right? They message, and I've still got access, obviously, to the Instagram chats, but I just don't usually get involved because it's Jacob, right? So
Yeah, I'm chatting to you mainly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
I didn't know. I was like, who am I talking to sometimes?
Yeah, exactly. So I saw her push through something about like a Kath and Kim reference, and Jacob just doesn't strike me as the person that watches Kath and Kim, but I grew up on that shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, we usually give things to people at the end, like to say thank you.
Yeah.
And we're going to take you through and give you a bunch of stuff. But there was I just got targeted ads straight after that from like AliExpress. And it was
Kath
just
and
like,
Kim.
did you watch Kath and Kim?
I literally watched 7 episodes at this Airbnb on the weekend.
Yeah, right.
That's the only time I've
right.
seen.
So it's like a pink bucket hat. And I don't know if you got up to the episode.
The bowler or something?
It just says hornbag across
Oh,
it.
okay.
And it's just
Maybe a
a
different
joke
episode.
within Kath and Kim. And I
Yeah,
bought because pink everything. I was like, I'll buy that and then she can have that. And I'll give it to her at the start. She can wear it the entire time.
Yeah,
and
she'll
they lost
froth
it. They
You lost it?
They lost
Oh,
it. in the
they
mail.
lost it.
Yeah, it was coming from China. They just
Bastards.
said they've delivered it and they haven't. So I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But yeah, tell people where they can find you. Like plug the hell out of yourself. Like YouTube.
Just
your
YouTube.
business.
That's all I care about. Watto Rips on YouTube. Watto Rips on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then, my business, if you want to check it out, is Onyx Productions on Instagram. We do video content. Yeah.
Honest with a what?
ONIX.
IX.
Like the Pokemon, yeah.
ONIX.
Yeah.
And we'll say the shameless plug for us is, as always, pumpsoftgaming.com.au. You're watching our stuff, so you know where our website is. But
Hell yeah.
we always promote that if your local game store does stock it, buy it from them. They do all the in-store play events that you guys have the ability to go to, and they really embrace the community. So please, if our stuff is stocked at a wholesale store near you, we promote it to you to buy it from there first. If they don't have what you have, then what you need, then come to us. And if they don't stock it at all, tell them to stock it.
Yeah, tell them to get fucked.
Yeah. Whoa. But yeah, tell them
You
to
guys
stock
are
it.
everywhere. Everyone's stock jar.
Yeah, I know. We're
Yeah.
close to, so we're getting there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in again. I hope that if you're watching, you can enjoy our faces, and if you're listening, I hope you enjoyed our sexy voices. Appreciate it very much. See you guys.
See ya. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Pleasure, man.
Boom.